RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, great everything. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on Facebook, YouTube, and some other social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 3:04 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, January 31st, 2017. It's about 29 degrees out right now. Under cloudy skies. Going to snow later on in the day. Some areas of Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut are seeing the white stuff, the snow. Several inches of snow south of the Mass Pike. And two as much as 3 inches widespread in the Merrimack Valley. Could be more, depends where that trough is located. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The New York Rangers have re-signed their head coach, Alain Vigneault, to a 2-year contract extension to the year 2020. Alain's going to be the third highest paid coach in the NHL. Congratulations to him. Also, the Houston Texans have signed Wes Welker to become their assistant coach, so congratulations to him. And sad news to report in the world of music. Singer and bass player John Wetton passed away at the age of 66. So prayers to his family and his family. That's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my second video blog subject of the day. I'm back. My second video blog subject of the day is about the cities that the NFL should consider adding a team to or moving a team that are located in the United States. The NFL is saying that they're running out of places to put an NFL team because of they think they're all tapped out in the United States of America. But there's a half a dozen cities that, in my humble opinion, could support an NFL team, and it could be successful via like expansion or relocation. Because the past couple of years, the NFL went back to LA, have 2 teams. There's rumors about the Raiders moving to Las Vegas, but that plan is in serious jeopardy. Cities I think could support an NFL team in the United States. Here's the half dozen cities. The first one, Orlando, Florida. Orlando is centrally located in the heart of Florida. You have Disney World there, SeaWorld, Universal Studios. They could play in the Citrus Bowl, or whatever they call that stadium now. They could make upgrades to it to make it NFL accessibility there, or they could build their own stadium. They could have sellout crowds, but the problem is that will oversaturate the football teams in Florida. They would probably have 4, but you could make a case of moving the Jaguars from Jacksonville to Orlando instead of moving them to London. Another city that could support an NFL franchise, in my humble opinion, is Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama is like a big city in Alabama, the probably the most popular city. They support the University of Alabama football there. A couple of times in the past, they had minor professional football leagues playing Birmingham. They play at Legion Field, which is outdated. So they would probably have to build a new stadium for a Birmingham team. And in fact, New England Patriots threatened to move to Birmingham, Alabama, if they did not get a new stadium in Massachusetts. That was a threat. So it could have been the Birmingham Patriots instead of the New England Patriots. I think Birmingham would be a perfect location for an NFL team. I think if they get a NFL stadium, they would be all set. Another city, in my humble opinion, that could support an NFL franchise is Columbus, Ohio. Columbus is home to the University of Ohio. They play in the Ohio Stadium that seats over 100,000, but I doubt that the NFL will have a team that plays in Ohio Stadium long term. They might have it for a few years if there's ever a franchise got it to Columbus. It's the capital of Ohio, and it would be a perfect fit for there. I think a lot of fans would come to the NFL football team if there's Columbus. They have the Blue Jackets and the Columbus Crew. But the downside of it, if you have a team in Columbus, that's going to take away the fan base from the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. And that Columbus is divided on who they cheer the most, the Browns or the Bengals. But I think that would be perfect to have an NFL team. The fourth city that I think could support an NFL team in the United States is Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma Sooners, the college football team, is pretty awesome. They sell out their stadium, and it do 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 do. The Oklahoma City football team, if they ever have one in the NFL, could have a start a rivalry with Dallas Cowboys. Be like Oklahoma and Texas. Another city, in my humble opinion, that could support an NFL team is Omaha, Nebraska. Nebraska Cornhuskers were real popular in the 1990s, winning many national championships, and they've been decent ever since. But I think the fans in Nebraska really wants to be in professional football. They would probably have to play in an NFL only stadium, and I think they could get a sellouts there. And the sixth and final city that I think could support an NFL franchise is Portland, Oregon. Portland only has the Trailblazers, but they could build a football only stadium. You got with fans of Oregon and Oregon State football, which is real popular, and I think there could be a good fan base for their cities. I think the NFL should not consider adding a team on an expansion team is like St. Louis, because St. Louis had two teams and they failed, and also San Diego, also San Antonio might not be ready for the NFL because the Alamo Dome has to be replaced. Don't get me started on having a full-time NFL team on London. But sooner or later, I think Roger Goodell's going to force it down our throats that there be a permanent team there. Mexico City, I'm not buying that. And north of the border, the only logical place would be Toronto. But the Bills did not work out there for playing regular season games there, and you probably would need a football only stadium. And that's about it on that. I'll be back with the third and final video blog tonight, which will be about the MSG House Show card review for the WWE on 6/21/1985. That's June 21st. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm Julie Bunning, Guy Molly Wilsford, WCCO Action has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Amy Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11, New York, such a wacky cool. Got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Claire of WHGH Channel 7, Boston's hot. She's got the best legs in Boston. Gianna Thompson of WHGH Channel 7, Boston's cute, and she's got the second best legs in Boston. Krista Delcamp of WHGH Channel 7, Boston is so sweet, and she's got nice legs. And the Melissa from the Tilted Kitten Bellwether is awesome, and I pound it with her a lot. She's got nice legs. And in the words of Deep Patel last week, no bus by now. See you tonight.